MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Efrain Navarro will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home has been much better once he gets out on the road. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded to short. And that's through, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Cowboy J.J. will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10. So yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Up, babe. Here we go.
In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Hughes. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he is in there. Emilio Baez will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting averages.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Digging in to try it again. Cowboy J.J. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
1 strike.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, you might remember this guy made an error earlier in the game. But can he make up for it right here? I'll say yes, he can. That's just a super play to lay himself out. And he takes away.
Lee James heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Hit to short. J.J. is up. 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Cowboy J.J. comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Shortstop, J.J.
Line toward the alley in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Well, you feel so good at the plate, but now there's so much pressure on you to continue to get those base hits. We'll see how long you can keep doing it.
Come on, kid.
In now, James Katz. He singled his last time up. He's running toward second. Hot shot to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. AC Reed will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swinging a loop to the left.
Have a look.
Blum over to his right. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what.
Justin Milano will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game? Daryl Siciliani will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that. Damon Jones steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Cowboy J.J. gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. James Katz strides in, grounded out his last time through. 2 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Lined hard toward right center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 7-2 ball game. Abraham Blum steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
He's got it to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Cowboy JJ steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time out.
Cowboy JJ.
Hot shot toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. James Katz gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
High in the air out to center field. Bermudez moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Striding in to start the 9th, Gavin Ridgway, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Lee James makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs. He's out.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Max Bermudez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
All right, come on now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Backhanded. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. Cowboy JJ will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Cowboy JJ.
Line drive to left, into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Max Bermudez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. To short. JJ gloves it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a...
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Aldo Castillo will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would, well, as long as
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves. Efren Navarro walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
One down here, fellas.
Striding into the box, Paul Janisch. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit to short. JJ. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Cowboy JJ is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. In now, David Kawada. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Bermudez is right there, 1 down.
Come on, you're down. You're down.
And he is in
He's
there.
safe.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away.
Joe Gross is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort, but hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Aldo Castillo makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Hey, we got nowhere else.
Hit hard to short. JJ. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Lee James will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And Bowie is out in front, 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
New Hampshire, the shortstop, Cowboy JJ.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hughes on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second, he'll try for third, and he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
So stepping in, number 12, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A little roller toward the hole. Baez has it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here he knows all he needs.
Steve Hughes will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Kawada is there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he throws it away. Efren Navarro gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be two? Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Lee James will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1. JJ ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. Stepping in, Max Bermudez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. That it's going to happen sometime.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Now to the plate, Cowboy JJ, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Carlo Lopez readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Schwartz coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Cowboy JJ strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Cowboy JJ.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season as they push the lead to 4-2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like
Digging in and looking for more, Cowboy JJ. He went deep in his first at. Turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And it's now 5-3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before.
Leading off the inning, Rafael Carrasco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So chip away.
A quick out number 1. Cowboy JJ stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, have a...
Fisher Asuncion strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Cowboy JJ will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And my goodness, 5 for 5 now as he's in there with a double.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep.
Stepping in, Carlo Lopez. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield. Mike McDonald digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Now the 0-1.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Grounded to short. JJ. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Fisher Cats can't... All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our